us a win, you. Give 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 us a win, you. In blue we stand, united we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Chest is rising up. We will stand tall. Together we fight. We will conquer all. Give us a win, yo. 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 In blue we stand. United we rise. The banters they throw, we are rising again. No matter the cost. Give us a win, yo. Give us a win, yo. In blue we stand. United we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Justice rising up. We will stand tall.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Don Hussam YouTube channel. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet done so. Big up to everyone locked into this video. There is a lot for us to talk about today, Habibis. Guys, Liverpool are top of the Champions League and the Premier League. Arsenal lost to Inter Milan. Another day, another L. Let's go. L Arsenal in the chat. And actually, 3 losses in a row for Manchester City as well. Tottenham, Lisbon, Bournemouth. Inshallah, Brighton. We make it 4, just like Liverpool made it 4 against Leverkusen. Big up everyone locked in. There's already 150 people in the building. We haven't even started the stream yet, you bunch of frauds. Let's get the likes up early. You know why you should get the likes up early? Because it helps the channel progress to the next person and the next person and the next person and the person after that and all that stuff. Also, both the guys I'm about to introduce, their channels are in the description. It's Daud is in the description. Go subscribe. It's LB is in the description. Go subscribe. And more LB as well. Let's go subscribe to that fraud as well on his second channel. That's where he does the hate alongs and stuff. So subscribe to his channel as well. Joining us first and foremost, I don't know what's more embarrassing. I can't lie to you. Losing 4-1 to Sporting is a bit more embarrassing. So I'm going to introduce him second. Joining me first and foremost, 1-0 loss away to Inter, 1-0 loss away to Newcastle, and they go away to Chelsea this Sunday. Man like Daud is in the building. Hello, Daud. How you doing, brother?
What can I say? First and foremost, thank you for having me back on the live stream. It's been a crazy week. The last time we was on, I was smiling, I was happy. It was all rosy. In a space of 1 week, it's gone from being rosy to being dog shit. I've got the biggest rant ever, but I'm gonna save that for later on because this is the same thing time after time after time. We get there. We're the revamped version of Tottenham Hotspur. We are the new Tottenham Hotspur.
Okay, wait. Let me get LB on the stream first. Wait. I have to start with Arsenal today. Fucking hell. Yo, if Dawood is saying this, guys, that's when you know it's all over. Let's go. Dawood is a changed man now. Let's go. Joining me on the channel, I called him at the start of the City Sporting game. I told them, these United fans will never let you live it down that Amorim beat Pep 4-1. I told him, we need you to win today. I celebrated when Foden scored, but they let us down. And these dirty red manx have been celebrating for the last week. Their manager on loan beating Pep. You had one job, Man City. You had one job. Just beat Sporting. So we don't have to listen to them frauds claiming that win. And now apparently Amorim has won the Manchester derby, according to Man United fans. And I've had enough. So joining us on the channel here to explain what the hell is going on, man like LB is in the building. How you doing, LB, man?
Big up, lads. Big up the chat as well, as always, man. Hope you guys are good. Yeah, big up Arsenal, man, because I could be starting first on this show, innit? You know what I mean? But Arsenal went in there and pushed me to the second half of the show. So yeah, I love that. But yeah, big up the panel as always. Big up the chat, man. And yeah, let's cook Arsenal for a bit, innit?
Yes, sir. Listen, let's cook Arsenal and then we'll get to the City cooking as well. So guys, like the video, subscribe, And Daud, listen, you hyped me up, man. You said you're about to go on a rant. Tell me what's going on. Why you on a rant?
I went on a massive rant yesterday on my social media. I think Arsenal fans are slowly starting to realize that the process is finally finished. This is the final product. This is what you're gonna get. There's nothing better than this. Finishing second is the best thing we'll ever get under this manager. We have seen it time after time after time. When there's pressure, when there's expectation to do better than the previous season, we somehow always manage to fail. I've supported this club since 2008. I've never seen my club win the Premier League. Obviously, I haven't seen my club win the Champions League. I've only seen my club win the FA Cup. And what we're going to do this season that I'm afraid of is we're going to finish top 4. We might win the Carabao Cup. And the Spanish Diego Simeone will spin it into a way that that's a successful season. If you live in the UK, we pay £80 a month for Sky Sports and TNT Sports. And we're paying for that. The last 3 games, I have never seen football this terrible. It is horrendous. We don't shoot. We've got no structure to our play anymore. What we look forward to now is literally set pieces, corners. Corners is the only thing I look forward to now, nothing else. And this could be a season where 3 years of progress will be out of the window. 3 years of progress, and if Liverpool somehow win the league, that will be criminal. Absolutely criminal. How can Mikel Arteta let a manager come in and win a major trophy before him? We can scrap the Champions League. We've got no Champions League heritage. So I'm scrapping that already. I knew we were going to lose against Inter Milan, but I was positive before the game. When in the Champions League, as soon as we face a team that are a little bit better than us or the same quality as us, we somehow find a way of losing. Bayern Munich last season, similar quality, we lose. Inter Milan, some people can say Inter Milan are better than us, some people can say Arsenal are a better team, we still managed to lose. We'll probably get into the last 16 in the Champions League, but as soon as we face a tough team, we don't have that mentality. We just can't get past it. And I'm getting worried. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, we might be the new Tottenham Hotspur. We look good when there's no pressure. As soon as there's a little bit of pressure, the manager collapses. The players collapse. There's a reason why these players are erratic and they get red cards here because of the manager. Did you see what he did? When the ball was in play, he tried to pick the ball up. And where did the players get that from? They get it from the manager. And after the game, what does he say? He blames the referee. That's all he does now. Blame game. Is the referee's fault? Is VAR's fault? Is this fault? Is that fault? So is it the referee's fault that you're playing a fraud on the left wing who's not Brazilian Martinelli? Someone please show me his passport. He ain't Brazilian. I'm telling you 1,000,000% he ain't Brazilian. 100,000,000%. Down, hunchback, like he doesn't know how to pass 1-2. Mikel Merino gives a penalty away and disappears at half-time. Nowhere to be seen. Like, I don't understand. Mikel Arteta, he had the summer to sign a left winger, to sign a striker. And what did he say? I've been watching Calafiori for a year. I'm in love with him. I need to sign Calafiori. I need to sign a backup holding midfielder because we've got enough holding midfielders. We've got Rice. We've got Jorginho. We've got Partey. No. Forget them three. I need another holding midfielder. And who does he sign? A bum from Chelsea. Absolute bum from Chelsea. And you saw him at half-time, Sterling. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care what result it is. He's smiling and laughing with Jorginho. He doesn't care about this club. And Sterling said before the season started, I'm a different person. They don't know me anymore. When was the last time he started a game for us in the Premier League or the Champions League? We're signing frauds from our rival teams, from Man City, from Chelsea. The 4 players we signed from Man City and Chelsea, Jorginho, Sterling, Kai Havertz, Zinchenko, and Gabriel Jesus, them 5 players, where are they now? They don't start for us. They're not first-team players. They came to Arsenal on vacation. Gabriel Jesus, I swear to God, if I see him in the starting lineup one more time, I swear to God, if I see him in the starting lineup one more time, Gabriel Jesus, there was one moment where he was supposed to be up front, and guess where he was? Behind Urian Timber. What is he doing at left back? I don't understand this team anymore. And I've been positive. I've been the most positive person. I've been saying, trust the process. I see the vision from this manager. This season is our season. Everyone's always spamming in my comments, Netflix FC. It's always next season. And that's what we are. This manager has brainwashed us, Arsenal fans, into thinking there's something better. There's something better coming. Trust me, Arsenal fans, there's something better coming. And then we got a sporting director in Edu, who he spent millions, hundreds of millions, and as soon as he gets a new contract to triple his wages, he runs off. He leaves. He doesn't care about this club. They call him an Arsenal legend. They say, Nottingham Forest say to him, we'll triple your wages. Okay, I'm gone. There's no loyalty. These people at this club, they're here for the paycheck. They're only here for the paycheck. And I want to say one more thing. Mikel Arteta, he's got one more game left. Lose against Chelsea, and you're out. Lose against Chelsea, and you're out. There's no way. We're below Chelsea right now. If he loses, I dare him to lose against Chelsea. If he loses against Chelsea, this 5-year process is out the window. Scrap it. Get a new manager and start again. Because you can't keep on asking for another season. You can't be asking for £200 million every season to do nothing. I'm watching that game. I gave him a chance against Newcastle, against Bournemouth. You know, these teams, there's a reason why teams take the piss now when they're 1-0 up against us. Because we started this. When we were taking the lead this season, we waste time. We fall over. We do all this bullshit. And then when teams do that against us, we get annoyed. It's karma. I don't know what to say anymore, because if we lose against Chelsea, title's done. Scrap the season. I'm not even thinking about the Champions League, because we've got no Champions League heritage. Champions League, scrap that. We can only look forward to the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. That's our season. And I can't believe I'm saying that in November. The season just started, I'm saying that in November. If he loses against Chelsea, Arteta out.
I can't. Daud, are you sure about everything you're saying? You're khalas, you're done. Like you've had enough of this. 100%.
He's got one more chance. One more chance. Lose against Chelsea, and I want him out.
You know what? I respect that, because I'm gonna let LB speak, but I'll speak after LB, because I completely agree with Dawood as well. But LB, you talk to me about Arsenal. Yo, guys, if you don't hit the like after that right there, Dawood just gave you 7 minutes worth of rants that we have never heard from him. 2 years being on this platform, wallahi. So he has had enough. But anyway, go ahead, LB.
Well, first of all, I didn't expect that. Bro, like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, if that's your stance, then I just have to sit here and think, like, have you not just wasted this time then? Like, over this process that you've been backing this manager for years and years and years, and now you want him gone. Basically, it's just like, and you can't just say, bro, like, if you lose it against Chelsea, I want him gone, because that's just like, bro, you want him gone then, innit? You just want that final confirmation. You want that nail in the coffin. You know, you are now saying that you are effectively Arteta out, innit?
When he came to the club, I understood the first couple of seasons why we didn't play the way we wanted to play. Why, we finished back-to-back 8th. I understood that. But he didn't get the backing. But he had the backing in the summer. They said to him, who do you want? He said, I want Mikel Merino. I want Calafiori. I want Raheem Sterling. When we were supposed to push for the title and get first-team players, we're getting backup players. Like I said before, but this is Tottenham Hotspur. When you need the board, to back you, and they say, who do you want? Mikel Arteta chose these players. He chose to sign six defenders. And when I saw the game against Bournemouth, when he played 4 centre-backs and 3 holding midfielders against Bournemouth, he is Diego Simeone.
Bro, we've been
and Jose
telling you, man.
Mourinho. No, but I gave him a chance. I sat back and I said,
Daud, what happens if you draw?
So you
against
accept that
Chelsea?
you were wrong then? Because we've been telling you this for time, bro.
What happens as well? Can you tell me what happens if you draw against Chelsea? What if you don't lose?
Hussam. He is now Arteta out. You can't just say, "Oh, if he loses against Chelsea, I'm Arteta out, bro." Because then if they beat Chelsea, but then they lose the next game, then you're Arteta out, innit? You either back your manager or you don't. As soon as you get into this thing of, "Oh well, if he wins the next game, then I'm Arteta. If he loses, no. That's not how you back. If you back your manager, you back your manager. You don't just go off like we've just lost 3 games in a row. I don't want Pep out. If you back your manager, you don't care what happens in the short term.
there's a difference. Your manager has won you trophies. Your manager has actually you can see what he can do. You can see he can go through a bad patch, but you can see the outcome. You'll know, okay, at his best, he can win us the treble. At his best, he can do that. What's Arteta's best? Finishing second. If Arteta,
That's what we've been saying though. We've been saying this for time.
No. But the thing is, this season, the first season when we bought the title, we've never been in a title race since in 12 years or 10 years or whatever. Our first title race. I understood that. Last season, you were just better than us. We went on a crazy run the last part of the season, but you guys were just better than us. You had more experience. I understood that. But this season, we're regressing. We're going backwards. If we had stayed the same and we had improved a little bit more, I would have understood. But going backwards, this 5-year process, and you're going backwards. I can't do another season of trust the process and we're going to go again in 2025, 2026. I can't do that anymore. You can't. There has to be an end point. There has to be an end point where you know where the manager is going, where the club is going. He's had enough backing. He's got the squad. We lose one player, Martin Odegaard, and there's no creativity. Arsenal fans, let me know in the comments. Do you even enjoy watching Arsenal anymore? Do you even enjoy them? I don't enjoy watching Arsenal anymore. I'm sat there and I'm waiting for the 90th minute. It's because it's the same way. He's got no plan B, this manager. He loses one player and he's got no plan B. We've got a front 4 of Saka, Martinelli, Trossard and Havertz. I don't understand. Saka, if he gets double teamed, the rest of those players are bums. They can't do nothing. It's either Saka turns up or nothing happens. Well, one-man team up front. And I don't understand from this manager. He's had enough backing. He's supposed to have a plan B. He's supposed to have a different way of playing. And he just loves signing defenders and holding midfielders. That's why I said he's a Jose Mourinho, Diego Simeone ×2. He's a revamped version of them. And we have to accept that as Arsenal fans. We're not going to get this fluid football. We're not going to get this attacking football anymore. We're going to get a defensive style of football. And we're going to scrap. The thing is, the amount of defenders we have, we don't keep clean sheets. We just don't keep clean sheets. In the Premier League, we haven't kept a clean sheet in the Premier League for like 6-7 games.
I thought you had the best defense in the world.
But that's what he's told us. This manager said to us, I've got 4 world-class defenders. I've got 2 world-class holding midfielders in Partey and Rice. And we don't. I don't understand if we kept clean sheets and we drew games or won 1-0. We concede so many goals now. It's embarrassing. And when we go 1-0 down, it's like, that's it. We're 1-0 down, that's it, finished. We ain't going to find a way of scoring. And I don't understand it. We played the same way, and the manager said,
Bro, but why, yeah? When we've been telling you this for the last couple of years, yeah, you just dismiss us all the time, say, nah, you're just the haters. Nah, you're just the haters. We've been telling you this, man.
But can I tell you what's different? And even as someone who backed Arsenal to win the league this season, I'll tell you on a
Are you still backing Arsenal to win this league, Hassan?
No, I'll tell you 1 second. Step at a time.
Nah, it's done now.
I'll tell you. I completely agree with everything Daud said. I think Sunday, this is their last chance. If they lose to Chelsea, it's all over. If they lose to Chelsea, Arsenal will not win the league. Because essentially they have to be perfect for the next 27 match days after that, which is practically impossible because your greatest teams, my greatest teams, his greatest teams, the greatest teams in history have not won 27 Premier League games in a row. So let's just be serious here. Like, they're not going to overtake a 10-point deficit or an 8-point deficit to Man City or Liverpool or whoever. Now, when it comes to why this is different, I'll tell you why this is different, LB. Daud already answered your question, but you have to just even look at it from the outside looking in. That season 2 years ago, we said they bottled it, but Saliba was out injured, and they were never ever in a title race before. So you can say, you know what, it's their first time, they're learning, blah, blah, blah. Last season, they messed up at the start of the year, but January on May, they went to monumentous run, winning 16 games out of 18.
And we got you want to talk about gaslighting? We got gaslighted by Arsenal fans who sat there and told us all that no, this is because he just wants to play slower football, play dead football. Because
are you talking about this season?
No, last season.
No, I hear you. But last season, the last 18 games, they won 16, drew 1, lost 1. That was a monumentous run. The problem is this season is, from when I started to go like, okay, maybe there is something wrong here, was the Bournemouth game. Because even with 10 men, I've seen Pep attack, I've seen Klopp attack, I've seen managers attack. And the straw that broke the camel's back was literally the Newcastle game for me. I'll come to Inter in a second, but I'll tell you the problem with the Newcastle game. Forget Arsenal, forget Standards FC, forget having high standards or any of this shit. Let's just be completely objective here. If Ipswich go away to Newcastle, I'm expecting them to have more than one shot on target. Ipswich. Not Arsenal, not City, not Real Madrid. If Ipswich go away to Newcastle, I'm expecting more than one shot on target. They went there and they had no creativity whatsoever, and their team is literally Saka and Inshallah. And Saka's not like a Salah level player where he's that guy who can just turn a game. So to begin with, they're relying on a player that he himself needs help. And then yesterday's game, Inter Milan gave you a starting 11 of Fratesi, Zielinski, Taremi. They did not start Acerbi. They did not start Bastoni. They did not start Di Marco. They did not start Barella. They did not start Marcus Thuram. And they gave you the ball. And all you resorted to for 90 minutes was just crossing the ball into the penalty box. Inter Milan had 3 NBA players in defense. NBA, like they could play in the NBA and they wouldn't look out of place. Bisek, etc. And these guys kept crossing it into the penalty box for Havertz and Martinelli. That is not sustainable. Now, when you say we've been telling you this before, from January till May last season, LB, we saw them slap Sheffield by 6, slap Burnley by 6, slap West Ham by 6, play some actual beautiful football and slap up teams in the last 6 months of last season. And now what we're watching over the last 3, 4, 5 games, performance-wise, is so ass that I don't think you can win the league title or the Champions League playing this way. You can't go away to the Bernabeu, San Siro, etc. and rely on scoring a set piece. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is that they're on that right-hand side, our right-hand side, that you can see something. But literally on that left-hand side, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. And this manager, this is crazy. Since he's come in, he spent £60 million on forward players. You can't include Kai Havertz, because Kai Havertz was signed as a midfielder, and he got lucky because he found he can actually do well up front. He spent £45 million on Gabriel Jesus, and he spent, I think it was about 20 or less than £20 million on Trossard. So he's only spent £7 million since he's come in on forward players. Where's that right winger we've been asking for since he's come in to back up for Saka when he gets injured? Where's that left winger improvement on that left wing? Where's that striker we wanted for 5 years? When Wenger was our manager, we were crying and screaming for holding midfielder. For 10 years, we were saying, sign a holding midfielder. You've got enough attacking players. Sign a holding midfielder who can shoot in front of the defense. And he never wanted to sign a holding midfielder. This manager, we've been crying and screaming for a striker. And he does not want to sign a striker. He wants to sign these false nines that can go into midfield, and when we cross into the box, there's literally no one in the box. And then you got a player at Newcastle, Isaac, a proper number 9. You got proper number 9s at Liverpool. You got a proper number 9 at Man City. Even Tottenham Hotspur have got a better number 9 than us. Chelsea have a better number 9 than us. Every top team, Aston Villa have a better number 9 than us. I could probably even say Rasmus Højlund a better striker than Gabriel Jesus, than most players that we have. We don't have a striker. We don't have a left winger. When I watched the AC Milan Real Madrid, when I saw Rafael Leao, and I thought, wow, what a player. What a player he is. The money that we signed with Kai Havertz, with Trossard, with Mika Marino, with the amount of money that we spent, I actually didn't think of signing left winger. I don't want to see Martinelli anymore playing the left wing. I don't want to see Trossard in this lineup anymore. Trossard needs to understand he's a super sub. He's just a super. That's all he is. He can't start games. And he'll be crying and screaming for the 17-year-old Ethan Nwaneri to start games. You're telling me he can't start against Leicester. He can't start against Southampton at home. He can't start against Bournemouth. These kind of games he can't start. And then when he needs him, he chucks him in the 60th minute against Newcastle when we're desperate, and he chucks him in and expects him to do something. He chucks him in against Inter Milan, the 80th minute, expects him to do something. He's killing this 17-year-old. Let him start the game. Let him see what he does, because he's better than these bums. He's better than Trossard. He's better than Martinelli, these attacking players. Start him. This 17-year-old knows how to shoot. When was the last time? Please ask someone, let me know. When was the last time you saw Gabriel Jesus score outside the box? When was the last time you saw Havertz score outside the box? When was the last time you saw Martinelli score outside the box? When was the last time you saw Trossard score outside the box? They don't know how to shoot. And this manager, he said after the game, he had the cheek. He said, the way we play today, if we play the same way, we'll beat Chelsea. What game does this manager watch? He's trying to brainwash us. This manager is trying to brainwash us, and I'm getting sick and tired. We're losing the Arsenal way. This Arsenal way of football is gone now. It's absolutely gone. We play 4 centre-backs, 3 holding midfielders, and we get excited when we get corner. That set-piece coach has had more camera action than Gabriel Jesus. I don't know anymore. And I've looked forward to this season. I was so excited, and I can't believe I'm saying this. If you asked me in July, you said to me, Daud, in November, you're going to be out of the Premier League title race. You're going to be doing nothing in the Champions League like we usually do. I would have thought, this is disgraceful. But this manager, I've said it one more time. Lose against Chelsea, and you're gonna get the full force of these Arsenal fans onto you. 1,000,000%. And then you can leave and run back to Man City and be assistant manager there. Okay.
I've told you I don't want this guy. But you Arsenal fans have been telling me that we're just haters. Bro, I've seen this guy, man. I've seen the red flags, bro, with this manager. I've seen the red flags, yeah? And he's made you all into these weird fans who blame everybody else apart from your own club, yeah? Yeah, what you need to start doing now, bro, yeah, because you started today, respect that, yeah? You need to start taking responsibility for these players' performances and stuff that goes on the pitch. He's turned Arsenal fans, yeah, into a bunch of, like, just weird people, yeah, who just blame everybody else apart from the players and the manager. Now, fair play to you, because you're respecting it now, yeah? First thing you guys need to stop doing is blaming referees for everything that goes on the football pitch, bro. Yeah? Now, I'm not saying if a referee makes a mistake, don't have a pop, yeah? But ultimately, the game is 90 minutes long. If you're blaming the referee for a loss or a draw, yeah, that's weird behaviour. Yeah, you guys, I've always said, bro, yeah, but you've always told me that I'm wrong. Arsenal are a massive football club. Yeah, you're not here to hold Arteta's hand. Because when I was growing up as a kid, yeah, Arsenal was one of the biggest clubs in this country. Yeah. And they are still big today, but you don't win anything. And you guys back then would never act the way that you guys act now. Every single game after a game, yeah? Referee. And I'm sitting here all the time after Arsenal games. So, well, what about this? What about that? What about that? And all you ever do is make excuse after excuse after excuse. And Arsenal fans back in the day would never have done that, man. And I think this is because of your manager. Because I never seen this when it was. I never seen this under Wenger as much. I never seen it under Emery. This is an Arteta thing. Yeah, Arteta's made your fan base like this. The best thing you could do now, is obviously take the stance that you're doing. Yeah, because I think you'd be better off without this guy. There are plenty of good managers in here, yeah? Stop believing the BS narratives that there's no good managers out there. Yeah, look at Hansi Flick. Look at the mad job he's doing now. Yeah, look at what Inzaghi's doing. Look at other managers. Look at Amorim just slapped us up, yeah? Look at other managers. Arteta is not the greatest out there, mate. There are better managers. Look at Slot has gone into Liverpool. So stop that BS narrative and start holding your players to account. Hold your man. That doesn't mean you have to fly off the handle every time you lose a game or drop points. But stop blaming referees and stop looking for excuses because you don't get anywhere with that, man. But listen, I respect it. I didn't expect you to be going off on.
Yeah, I didn't expect this either. I really didn't.
Nah,
I expected Daud to come with completely different energy. But hey, fair enough. I respect it. And I'm with him. I think this Sunday, the Chelsea game is literally the last chance. Like if you lose to Chelsea, it's actually over. Let's we have to be serious here. So yeah, I just listen. There's literally. Go ahead, Daud. Go ahead.
I was going to say one more thing. The thing I'm worried about is that these Arsenal players are clever. When Saka signed a new contract, he signed a 3-year extension. When Saliba signed a contract, he signed a 3-year extension. These players know what they're doing. If we don't do nothing this season, Arsenal fan, do you realistically expect William Saliba to stay at this club?
No,
do you expect Saka to stay at this club? Do you see Martin Odegaard want to stay at this club?
Yep.
Them 3 players, if we lose them 3 players, we're back to square one. That's what I'm worried about. Because we've got players now who can't keep on going season after season after season without not winning anything. And I won't hate on them. I won't be angry at them. They've got ambition. They want to win trophies. They can't stay at this club and just do nothing. Tottenham Hotspur players, Son, Harry Kane, these players, they didn't have that mentality. They used to sign 5-year, 6-year contracts. But these Arsenal players, they're clever. They're not signing these 5-6-year contracts. They're signing 3-year contracts, 4-year contracts max. Because they know I can't keep going this season. It's been 5 years, 5 or 6 years since we last won a trophy. Before then, we went 10 years without winning a trophy. I didn't see my club win the trophy for 10 years. I was on my knees. I was crying when we lost against Birmingham in the Carabao Cup in 2012. So I never saw my club win a trophy. And we beat Hull City. It's like we win a couple of FA Cups. We'll go 5-6 years without winning a trophy. We win a couple of FA Cups. And if that keeps on happening, and we let Chelsea beat us, we let Liverpool overtake us, Chelsea overtake us. I'm worried now. It's because Chelsea, Enzo Maresca, I can see that vision. And then if he overtakes Arteta and finishes above him, then it's like you've got 2 managers, Arne Slot and Enzo Maresca, that have just come in this season. And if they finish above you, what excuse do you have? What excuse do you have? You have to now find a way of going on a run now. We haven't gone on a run yet. It's November. Have you seen my club win 3 games in a row? 4 games in a row. And it's like, you two, you both watch your teams and you actually enjoy watching your teams a couple of games. I haven't enjoyed my team once this season. The 45 minutes against Liverpool was the only time I enjoyed watching my team. We scraped it past Leicester. We scraped it past Southampton. We're getting these late winners against championship teams. Boom. We need to go back to basics and start enjoying, and they're afraid, these players. We don't play that open, expansive football anymore. And I'm getting worried now is because they know that if they lose against Chelsea, that whole 2 weeks international break, they know we've got a mountain to climb. We'll be 10 points behind Liverpool. And how are we gonna catch up to Liverpool with 10-point gap? 10-point gap. You know how crazy that is. But we'll see.
Who would you go
LB,
for then?
anything you
If you
want
was
to say
to
about
sack,
Arsenal? Go ahead.
if you was to sack Arteta now, then yeah, who would you go for? Because I think Arsenal fans have also had their eyes open, like that this whole spin that we were told that there's no one else out there. Who would we get if we sacked Arteta is a load of BS. Like there are a lot of good. So who would you go for?
And I'll need a couple of days because
Can you
I
throw
haven't
some
looked
names
at,
out there?
I haven't looked at any manager because
Okay.
this manager is what I've been
Look at LB.
concentrating
You
on.
have no LB. You have no heart. The guy's going through stage 1.
No, I
Relax.
don't have
You're
no
already
heart,
asking
bro.
about
I'm
stage
not,
5.
No, I'm sorry. I
Let
don't
him
have
go
no
through
heart.
stage 1 in peace.
Oh, this is phase 1
Daud
of
is
the. This
turning
is
on
phase 1.
Arteta.
Okay,
This
this
is
is
how you know
phase
it's over.
1.
Give the guy some time,
This
bro.
is a new
Give him some
process,
time
guys.
to-
A phase
Give him some
1.
time to be upset. What
We
the
got to
hell,
go
bro?
through phases of getting to Arteta right now. So this is phase 1 Arteta out, and then we'll go
Yes,
through
this is
phases.
phase 1 Arteta out. Let
Okay,
him
It's
go
because
through
man.
stage
if you look
1.
at it, imagine. I'll give you an example. Imagine you're in a relationship. Yeah, you're in a relationship. You've been in a relationship for 5 years. Yeah, and your girl cheats on you. Are you gonna think of straight away who's that next girl I'm gonna be with?
Yeah,
You're not gonna think
exactly.
that
Come on,
straight
LB,
away.
man. What's
You
wrong
need
with
to
you, man?
adjust to the process of getting cheated on and think, I need to get out of this toxic relationship. I need to get out of this toxic relationship first, and then I can heal. And
Let
after I
him go to the
heal,
gym first, get some biceps and shit, and then we'll talk
that's what
about
I've
the
been
other
doing.
girl.
That's all I've been doing past couple of days. That's all. Because I need to concentrate on my well-being. I can't let this manager corrupt me and destroy me. Okay? So I need to first let's see what he does. Let's see if he has a great way of coming back from this. If he can come back from this, I'll forgive him and we can go back to our old ways. But if he cheats again on me on Sunday, that's done. That's me done. That's me done. No coming back from this. Okay? That's all I want
I
to
hear
say.
it. I'll be the type of guy to go to the funeral and start talking about the inheritance the day of the funeral. Let the people be sad, bro. Let the people
Come
be
on,
sad,
man.
bro. This is me and you both didn't expect this. I didn't expect Daud to
No,
say
I
this
didn't know
at
about
all,
this.
So
I would have
listen,
come
if Daud
prepared
is
if I
telling
knew
me
about
you
this,
lose the
bro.
game and you're out, it's over. Like I know
Nah,
it's
if I knew this was coming, that pause, I would have prepared properly for this, man. You know what I mean? But I didn't prepare for an Arteta sort of out situation. Now, listen, all I would say, and I've said this for years, is Arsenal are not a banter club anymore. Like, obviously, like, you know what I mean? You could be 7th by the weekend, but like, you're not a banter club anymore. Arsenal are a good team. So if Arteta does leave, you'll be fine. Unless you appoint like an idiot, like, you will be fine. You'll get another good manager and you'll be okay. You'll be fine. So I don't think people need to worry about, like, if we get rid of Arteta, then we'll fall back to 7th. No. You have good players. You are a team that is top 14 minimum. Yeah, at minimum, should be challenging for the title. So I don't think Arsenal fans should be scared about if we sack Arteta, then it's over. Because I've said this for years. You're a good team. You're ready to win. That's my point.
But the thing is, it's like Arsenal fans are sensitive. It's like we can't criticize the manager. As soon as we criticize the manager, we're too sensitive, Arsenal fans. Like you saw Martin Keown after the game getting interrogated by Rio Ferdinand, and Martin Keown's too sensitive. He hasn't found a way of criticize the manager. Arsenal fans, we need to now think of the club first. Forget the manager. It's not Arteta FC. It's Arsenal Football Club. Learn to criticize the manager when he's doing things wrong. You can't blind follow him. You can't just say he's all rosy and we'll look forward to the next game or next season. Okay? We need to stop being sensitive. We need to stop blaming other things and look at us and look at what are we doing wrong. Why are we not beating these clubs? Why are we not playing better? Look at ourselves. Look at ourselves in the mirror and actually find a way of improving this team. Find a way of criticizing, not just going and screaming and saying this guy is that and just swearing at him. Just criticize him. Find a way of why he's doing these what's happening that has completely scrapped the whole 2 seasons. Why have we regressed? Why have we gone backwards? And we need to find that. So Arsenal, this is to Arsenal fans. Stop being sensitive. Stop letting rival fans get to us. Okay? Because Arteta's not like he's not your son. You don't have to be overprotective. Okay? He's literally just another guy. That's all he is. Okay? He's not an Arsenal legend. He's not he's not Bergkamp, okay? He's just an Arsenal manager that's come in and he's regressed. And now at least we've got a base. At least if the next manager comes in, like with Arne Slot came in after Jurgen Klopp, Arne Slot had a base to work on. Okay, a good base. Okay, Arteta, when he first started, he had to start from the beginning, from scratch. If the new manager comes in, there's a lot of players in his team. I could say 8 or 9 players in his team that a new manager would want. Okay, so we've got a solid base, and all we need now is a manager that knows how to play attacking football. He's got the defense now, like the way Wenger inherited the defense that he had at the beginning with George Graham. He inherited that defense, and then he bought attacking players, and he played that fluid football, attacking football. Now, Arteta, the new George Graham, he's got that defense. Get a new manager in that knows how to play attacking football, and bring him in. If Arteta can't improve the attack anymore, bring him in, and then after that we can see what we're doing.
Respect, bro.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Someone said in the comments, Gareth Southgate.
No, I have some shame.
Now I'd probably look at you could look at Inzaghi. You know, you could look at someone like that. You could look at, obviously you could try and get Alonso.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, man. Like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like if you're Arteta out, then you just got to give it to someone else.
Can I give you my unpopular opinion before we move on? I actually don't think Inzaghi works at Arsenal. Mo said this. They literally don't have a single winger in their team. This guy plays with 2 strikers. He don't play with wingers. If he came to Arsenal, he'd play like Saka left wing back type thing. Like he just doesn't have. There is literally no wingers in that club. I don't think Inzaghi would work. I think they need someone with a different approach. Maybe Simeone himself, by the way. Maybe something like that. Like that would be something better. Or actually, one guy that they could get is Xavi Hernandez. He would actually as well turn around. But anyway, listen, we'll leave that. The stage 1 of grief. You get me? Let that would breathe a little bit.
Next week could be stage 2, man. If they get beat this weekend.
Hey, if they get beat this week, for him, he said it's going to be stage 5, not even stage 2. So, yeah, he's going to be Arteta out. So, anyway, listen, big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. I mean, this is completely a shock to the system for both me and LB because we didn't expect this at all. But Here we are. You get me? Fair enough. You know, Daud has turned. Big up to all of you guys in the chat. And before we even read the super chats, guys, this community, we rise together. Whenever anyone has a celebration, it's a celebration for all of us. Today, Sean graduated university. So everyone, please congratulate Sean in the chat. Today was his graduation ceremony. Congratulations, Sean. Big up to you. This is one of the guys that helped me pick up this new laptop as well. He went with me with all the computer stuff. You get me? He's kind of the nerd with all this information. So congratulations, Sean. Everyone, please congratulate Sean in the chat for graduating university. Big up to you, Sean. Congratulations, my brother. Big up to Ed, who says, I just want Arsenal to do what Judge Mo said on Twitter and make it 5 games and not mention a ref decision. So far, Daud is 1 from 5. He did not talk about the referee once.
I didn't mention the referee for the Newcastle game. Even in my social, I didn't mention him.
So that's 2 games in a row right there. See? 2 out of 5 right there. Daud is about to finish the challenge 3 games later. But yesterday, you can't blame the ref. You spent the whole game just crossing the ball in the penalty box. Come on now. Big up to you, Ed. Big up to my guy, Matthew. We're doing Galatasaray Spurs later as well. I'm an Arsenal fan and we can still win the league. Are you people not ashamed of yourself? Salam alaikum, y'all. Like and subscribe to everyone. You Gabriels. Wow. We're using an Arsenal player as an insult now. There you are.
Does that mean Bozo?
My guy, Matthew. Big up to you. Thank you for the super chat, Habibi. And I hope you beat Spurs later so we cook Jacob. Bro, compare the Arsenal to Tottenham. What a clown. Have some respect for your club, bro, is what Douglas said.
Okay. 5 years. No trophy. Bought the league twice. Let me know, Douglas, what's the difference between that and Tottenham Hotspur? What's the difference?
There is one small difference. You didn't make a Champions League final. Big up, Poch. Big up to you, Douglas. Big up to Suraida, who says flowers for Daud. Hey, Suraida, I actually don't know your own opinion. Let me know in the chat as well. You get me? I want to know what you go with this whole conversation. But thank you for the super chat. Big up to you, Suraida. Big up to Castor says 2 months ago, same guy said Arsenal has a bigger chance of winning the Champions League than Liverpool. Brother Dawood woke up from that dream real quick is what my guy Castor says. Listen, the dream has become a nightmare, Habibi. You know what happened yesterday and the Newcastle game? It was just so ass, bro. It was just so ass. I'll be honest with you. Listen, I agree completely with Dawood. This Sunday, you lose to Chelsea, khalas, Habibi. Just back it up. It's all over. Let's just stop lying to each other. You ain't gonna make up a 10-point gap. This ain't a thing here. Let's just be serious. So Yeah, because essentially to make up a 10-point gap,
Essentially,
you need Arsenal and you need Liverpool and City to drop points in 5 games, and you are flawless. Basically, you don't drop
Yeah.
points anywhere. Like, do I see Arsenal beating every single team? No, I don't. Because Arsenal go to Anfield, Arsenal host Villa at home, Arsenal go away to Brighton, Arsenal have to play City at home, Arsenal play Spurs, North London derby, anything can happen. Arsenal go to play Chelsea at home as well. So there's a lot of games. Kai
Yeah.
is hybrid, half giraffe, half donkey. There you are. There you are. You're such a fraud hustler, but thank you for the super chat. Big up, bro. The rant with Arsenal Japo in the back.
That's not Jabbo. That's not Jabbo. That's not Nule.
Big up to you, Caster. I'll make sure RSM puts it in the show.
That's not-
Inshallah. Big up to you, my guy, Caster. Thank you for the super chats. Listen, big up everyone locked in. 700 people in the building. Like the video, subscribe. Big up every single super chatter. Let's get the likes up. Habibis right here, right now. And there's a guy in the top left who has been talking about a certain other club, but his club just lost 3 games in a row. So I'm gonna put LB rant in the timestamps because I'm expecting a similar style level rant from LB here. He declined my call during the Sporting game. The level of disrespect. He didn't pick up the call because he didn't want the smoke. I wanted
smoke,
this
bro.
guy right here.
I was in
I
phase
wanted
1, bro.
them to win as well. These frauds. Now we have to listen to United fans chat shit about Amarim for the next 3 fucking weeks.
I know,
And
bro.
it's
I
so
know.
irritating.
I know. It's my
Go
bad.
ahead,
innit?
LB. Talk to me.
What can I say? I think I would say that result's been coming. It was a continuation of the Bournemouth game, really. The Spurs game, I don't really look too much into the Spurs game because we already knew we was losing that game because what Pep said in it. And in the end, we actually did a lot better in that Spurs game than I thought. But yeah, man, not good. First half, we actually played well. I'd probably say it's one of the best 45 minutes we've played all season, if I'm being honest with you. Second half, just atrocious. Game management, not there. Shocking. Our midfield, embarrassing. Finishing from Haaland, really bad. Missed a penalty as well. And just really poor, man. Just looked like a team that just didn't know what they were doing on the football pitch. Subs by Pep, weird. Looks like something's going on in maybe in the dressing room. You've seen Kevin De Bruyne have a little bit of a debate with one of the coaches and then storm down the tunnel. We're now hearing news that Grealish, something could be going on there with the team. He's injured, by the way, but he's just been selected for the England national team, which is interesting. So I just think, listen, we're just going through a bad period at the moment, and it doesn't get any easier because now we're playing Brighton on Saturday away at 5:30. So, bro, listen, if we win on Saturday, I feel like we'll win a cup final. I can't even lie. I'll treat it like a cup final if we beat Brighton. That's how bad it is, man. Having said all that, we're not in the worst position in the world. We're second. By my maths, no matter what happens on Saturday, we'll still be second because of the gap we've got. And we can turn this around quite quickly. We've got players coming back. Kevin De Bruyne is now back. And after the international break, Diaz will be back, Stones will be back. So we're getting players back. But right now, just not good, bro. Not good. And it's not been good pretty much all season. By the first couple of games and 20 minutes in the Arsenal match, we've been poor all season. We've been quite lucky in some of the results we've got.
This is why LB is my favorite City fan to work with. And I'm being biased here, but I'll say it as it is. I think LB is the best City content creator, in my honest opinion. That's honestly what I believe. Fight me. Fuck the numbers. I go by eye test or ear test in this case. Here's the thing with this whole conversation. The performances are starting to match the results. This is it. The Fulham game, LB was on this channel and he said we were lucky in that game. Brentford, he said the same thing. The only thing that's happening right now is literally the performances are matching the results. Instead of us just doing a results-based analysis, you look at the performances. Once again, the Fulham game, it's not like we're talking about half chances. Usually when Hussam has a City agenda, it's like someone shoots from far and Ederson saves it and I go like, damn, City are lucky. But this time they actually were lucky because the other teams have been missing one-on-ones. And what happened against Sporting Lisbon, I think the absolute worst goal they conceded all game long is literally the one from the kickoff. How on earth do you just allow Sporting
Yeah, that's
Lisbon?
just shambolic. That's just,
and
and that for
bypass
me,
you like that.
Yeah, and that goal sums up our midfield. Zero energy, zero legs, just zero anything. And, you know, the way that Kovacic just got spun and then run away from. I mean, it was sad to see, really. But yeah, I don't know, man. We just got to make it to January, bro. Like I said that when Rodri got injured. I said, yo, we just got to get to January. If we can get to January within 6, 7, 8 points, whoever's top of the league, I'll still back us, providing my club actually signs a midfielder. So at the moment, we're in that sort of bracket with 2 points behind Liverpool. We've got 2 months to go until the January transfer window opens. Can we get to January? If we can, buzzing. If we can't, then obviously it's not looking good.
I think there is something because at this point, like, I get obviously Rodri deserves to win Ballon d'Or. I think he's the best player in the world. I can't deny that. But even without Rodri, 4-1 to Sporting Lisbon is just unacceptable for a team like Manchester City. You can't be losing 4-1 to Sporting Lisbon.
No, I agree.
You lost as well. The 2 penalties are a complete. The second one specifically, complete head loss. Just an absolute complete.
Yeah. I know.
Like, it's just their heads are gone. I think Kyle Walker, he has to hold bench now. Rico Lewis should be trusted, or at least another centre back. There is a whole lot. Like, I think I heard what Martin says, and he's going to go back to basics, 4 centre back, stuff like that, and that could work. But usually,
that's what I would do if it was. Obviously, we can't do it right now because of injuries, right? Which I don't know what's going on with our injury record this year, but it's embarrassing. But if they were all fit, I'd play a Kanji right back, Stones, Diaz, Gvardiol. He keeps on changing the back 4, and I know some of it is injury related, like he's been forced into it, right? But like we all know, in football, you need a stable back 4. You need a stable back 4.
And usually when I ask LB for his predictions and he says stuff like, oh, it's going to be a tough game, usually I start to mock him and stuff. But this Saturday, I actually predict Brighton to win or draw. I just don't see City winning this game at all. Like the way that they're playing is just like, I don't think I've seen City this bad, dare I say it, since 1920. I'm not even exaggerating, I swear to God. I haven't really seen them this bad since 2019, 2020. I sat there and I watched with my dad before I even made a YouTube channel. I was watching the Crystal Palace game, Andros Townsend half volley. I was watching the Wolves game where Adama Traore scored twice on the counter-attack. The 3-2 Wolves game as well. So many games I watched that season. I'm like, they're just not performing, to be honest with you. And they're just the performances are matching the results. And it just, watching Man City now makes no sense because they shouldn't be this bad. And I heard some people say like, oh, we missed so many chances against Bournemouth. Yeah, but why don't you say the other side? When you were 2-0 down to Bournemouth, Adam Smith, was it? He literally missed an empty net, bro. Like, it literally could have been 3-0. Like, it could have been 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. It could have conceded so many chances in that game. And, you know, it's just the fact that Haaland missed a penalty as well shows me that there might be a confidence problem in the City squad. And actually, Brighton gave us a tough as hell game, even at Anfield. And we had to rely on Mo Salah moment, essentially, to win us the game. They went away to the Arsenal and drew 1-1. So that wasn't easy at all as well for Arsenal. So this is not a team that you go away this Saturday and go like, yeah, we're going to play and we're going to cook and we're going to do all this. So, yeah, it's just, I don't even know where are City in crisis. Are they going to do what Daud did? One more chance, you lose to Brighton, you're in crisis.
I think we are probably in a crisis because we've lost 3 games on the bounce. You know, we could be 5 points behind Liverpool. We've got injuries galore. But I would say this, if we can find a way to get through the Brighton game on Saturday, I don't care how we get through it. You know what I mean? Win 1-0 with the dodgiest penalty you've ever seen, and I'll be buzzing. Then we get through the international break, get most of our players back. Then you could see a different City after the international break, right? But like, bro, we've got to start performing. Like, we've not played well for a full 90 minutes for maybe since the 3rd game of the season, 2nd game of the season. And I've been saying this to you every time. This game's hard. Because we're not playing well. If you actually watch our games, we haven't played well since like Chelsea, West Ham, Ipswich, the first 3 games of the season. We played well for 20 minutes against Arsenal before ACL season for Rodri. We played good in the first 45 minutes against Sporting Lisbon. Yeah. But in terms of a 90 minutes, we haven't played well for a 90 minutes since the first couple of games of the season, man. and you can't get away with that. You will eventually will bite you on the ass at some point, and it is now fully biting us on the ass.
Hey, I'm
I'll
loving this.
I'll probably say the difference. Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead, Daud.
I was
Go
going to
ahead,
say
go
that. Yeah, I was going to say probably the difference is that I think Man City basically scrapped the Carabao Cup. They won it four times in a row. They won it the most in the last 10 years. You've probably won it like 6 times in the last 10 years. I think Champions League, you're going to be alright in the Champions League. I think that was just an off day. Performance wise, they had a couple of penalties. I think that Champions League, you're going to lose the games here and there with this new format. And I think in the Premier League, you're only 2 points behind Liverpool, a few points behind Liverpool. So it's like you can mask it into a way where it can be a crisis, but neutral when they're looking at Man City, they can say 2 points behind Liverpool. Man City, you want to be 10, be 7 to 10 points ahead of Man City to actually have a chance of winning the title. 2 points is like an advantage to them. Man City being 2 points behind is an advantage to them. In the Champions League, second half of the season, when you get everyone back, you're going to get the back end of the board where you're going to sign a holding midfielder in the January transfer window. So, you get Man City are known for having a 20-game win streak. It's going to be all rosy at the end of the season for Man City. They're going to end up winning one major trophy. Like losing out on the Carabao Cup is absolutely nothing. You're going to qualify for the Champions League anyway for round 16. So I don't see no crisis at Man City. And I think, they're giving other teams a chance. They're giving Liverpool a chance. And I want to know how Liverpool cope when Man City go on that run and that pressure there's actual pressure on Liverpool to actually maintain and actually go on a run, because there's been previous seasons where Liverpool have done remarkably well, getting 98 points, getting 97 points, and still not winning the league. So there might be that mental block for Liverpool thinking, oh shit, it's City again. They're going to go on that run again. Can we do it again?
That's why I said, bro, we need to be within 67 points. And Hussam would agree with me, yeah? If I can get to January 1st, 6 or 7 points, yeah, maybe 8, right? But I don't want to go much higher than that, yeah? Stood behind Liverpool. Both played the same games, yeah? And my team actually does the business and signs a proper DM and maybe buys a backup striker, right? Then I will back
about Zubimendi. Stop tweeting about Zubimendi.
Bro, I need this guy in my life, yeah. Seriously.
Leave me alone.
If we can get him, then I still back us. Yes, I said this yesterday, yeah, on a chat. I can't remember whose channel I was on now, yeah. But I think Liverpool now, while City are playing badly, and City have got really difficult fixtures coming up, yeah, they need to try and get this points gap to 10 points.
I agree.
They can get it to 10
points.
What
I said? I took it even a step further. I said 15 points. That's when I'll be.
Well, 15 points, maybe. Yeah. I think if you can get it to 10 points by January, Liverpool can then invest. Well, they should do. Whether they will, I don't know. That might kick you on. But for me, I can't allow that gap to get any more than 6, 7, 8 max, really. So I'm still backing City to win the league until we get to 8 points.
So this. How do you get out of all this? What's the solution to
this is the thing. I don't fully know.
The January window to the side. I'm saying in the next 2 months, November, December. What are you gonna do?
That's the thing. I actually don't know if there's a current solution with the current players. Our problem is, yeah, and if you watch City, you'll see this, guys, yeah. Our midfield they're all mint on the ball. Yeah, we all rate Kovacic on the ball. We all know that Gundogan on the ball is mint. Yeah, these are all great players on the ball, yeah. But they're slow. And if you can get a midfield who can bypass that midfield, our midfield, with quick passing and transitional play, which kills us because we're so slow, you just kill our whole team. Yeah. So I don't know right now what you do. Do you play Núñez in the middle for some legs and energy? Well, he's now playing his best football left wing, and he's now playing better than Doku and Grealish on the left. So you really want to move Núñez, who's now finally starting to play well, and he is playing well, really well on that left-hand side. You really want to move him now back into the middle where he's not really played very well. Maybe you have to do that because our midfield's getting cooked. Do you throw an academy player in there? Do you throw Nico O'Reilly in there? Do you move Rico Lewis into midfield because he's quick? Like, I don't know. Any solution is basically winging it. And that's what I'm saying. We need to find a way to wing it until January. That's what we need to do.
You want to know the problem that you have, right? Because I actually went to check this before the stream as well to double check. You go away to Brighton, and then you play Spurs, and then you go to Anfield, and then you play Forest, and then you play Crystal Palace away. You got the Man United, the Manchester derby. Then you go to Aston Villa away, and then after that it gets easier the next 3 fixtures. But you've got, I would say honestly, because of what Spurs and Palace usually do to you, 2 tough fixtures. Anfield is never easy. Manchester derby is never easy. Aston Villa away. You've got 5 fixtures right there.
Yep.
That could be hell. Now, obviously, let's all be realistic in the chat. City are not going to lose 5 in a row. Let's be real. They won't. However, those are 5 very tricky fixtures. Would it surprise me if they lost 3, drew 1, and won 1? Would it surprise me if they lost 2, drew 2, and won 1? No, they won't. It won't surprise me. It won't. And this is like the shocking thing that I'm sat here actually saying all this about Manchester City in November. I know they're only 2 points behind us. So from a points, from a results-based analysis, it's not that bad. But performance analysis, bro, like the performances, ass. Like Fulham, Brentford right there. Had you lost those 2 games, you'd be sat here with Daud.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Like the league table's telling a bit of a lie, really, because it doesn't. Yes, it tells you that we've won games and that, but it does not reflect performances, and performances dictate long-term results. Yeah, you might get away with it for a short period of time, but they do not. You cannot wing it all season. You cannot play shit all season and win the league. Yeah, you can play shit for a month, 2 months, and like be second or first, which we were, but you can't get away with it for a long time. I don't know what we do. What I would say is, like, we've got De Bruyne back now, so that should help in terms of chance creation. If it was me personally, yeah, I would set the team up to outscore opposition, because I don't think you can set the team up to basically just like defend, because I don't think we've got the players for it. So I would set the team up and just be fully accepting that we're going to concede goals, and be fully accepting that if Haaland has an off day like he did against Lisbon, or the other players don't chip in, you're probably going to lose the match. But I'd rather lean into the attack, focus on attacking, and just say, I'd rather win this game 3-2, 4-3. Yeah, and actually like just unleash Foden, unleash De Bruyne, unleash Haaland, rather than be like, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We've not got control of the midfield, so we'll try and play Kovacic, Gundogan, and Bernardo in the middle to pack out the midfield and have control, which doesn't work because then we don't have control. And then when we lose the ball, they just get cooked anyway. So if it was me, I'd just full send it. I'm playing Hail Mary until January.
Gung-ho football, basically.
Yeah. Basically.
I hear it. Final question I'll ask you on City before we move on to my club. The Pep situation. A whole lot of conversations, rumors. Where are you with all of it all? Talk to me.
I don't know. I don't know how your situation came about with Klopp, yeah, but this is not a good situation to be in where you don't know what's going on. You have no idea what's going on with his contract. Is he staying? Is he going? Loads of rumors flying around. Apparently he's not made a decision, but apparently he has, depending on who you speak to. So it's not good. I don't think it helps. It doesn't help the fan base because the fan base is rattled by it. Like, what's he fucking doing? You know, people are like saying we need a decision. I don't think it's helpful for the players. It's not helpful for the club because the club now doesn't know what it's doing. Is it meant to be speaking to new managers now or not? Pep, what are you doing? Do we need to speak to Alonso? Do we need to speak to Mitchell? Do we need to speak to Nagelsmann? What we do? Like, it doesn't help anyone. Now, of course, a manager like that, yeah, he has. You have to give him time. You have to give him a reasonable amount of time. But I do think it's getting to the point now, for me, where we need a decision. I'd love a decision in this international break. Someone told me that the last 3 contract extensions he signed all came in November international break. So maybe these next 2 weeks are the week that we find out what happens, whether he's leaving or not.
That's the thing. I agree with what Sean is saying as well. Like, when he told us, we were able to go get a replacement, which is, it's not, by the way, guys, it's not as easy as you think. People throw names out there like it's easy. It ain't easy to replace a manager, man. It's just not. Big up to my guy Omar, who says Pep's body language at the moment looks very worrying, to be honest. Hey, it does. It does. I can't lie to you. I saw his body language against Sporting Lisbon, and that's like maybe that's a man who has mentally moved on. I don't want to speculate a bit too much because I'm not a body language expert. But it could be that the guy just, has mentally checked out. It's a possibility. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and deny it. Anyway, guys, last section of the stream. Big up to all of you guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you guys right here, right now. Please hit the like button and subscribe. So my club, top of the Champions League groups, top of the Premier League groups, Liverpool Football Club, best player in the world, the Egyptian king from the villages for Egypt, number 11, Mohamed Salah, cooking as well this season. Like the video, chat, subscribe. And LB, I'll start with you, my brother, because everyone knows my opinions on Liverpool. How about you? Tell me your opinion on Liverpool, brother. Go ahead.
Liverpool are doing really well. Slot's impressing me. The team's impressing me. Salah's insane. Needs a new contract. Don't know why any Liverpool fan would advocate for not giving him a new contract. I think you should get your head tested, personally, if you think that Salah shouldn't be given a new contract. I still think that you need to invest in January. I still think you need to invest in midfielders and maybe like a couple of other positions, but I do still think you need a midfielder in January. You should probably try and get Zubimendi again. I want City to get Zubimendi, right? But you guys should go back in and try and get Zubimendi because he's insane. But yeah, doing really, really well. Like, what can I say? He's took over a Klopp, and it's a difficult job, and he's doing really well. So yeah, man, I ain't gonna overgas it yet because it's early days, but things are looking positive for Liverpool, man. If you can get these contract situations sorted out, yeah, because obviously Salah's doing this tweeting stuff. You know, he said a couple of months ago he's not been offered a new contract. I'm seeing rumours now that he has been offered a new contract. So let's see what happens there. But yeah, chilling, bro. I'm impressed by Liverpool just getting on with it, innit? Liverpool just getting on with it, man.
Yeah, I think that's what I like about Liverpool as well this season, is that there's no outside noise. There's no blaming the referee. There's no, things that are against us.
Daud has fully turned. I love it. But
No.
blaming the referee.
No, with Liverpool is they just get it. They just get the job done. They just get the job done. When they lost against Nottingham Forest, was it the referee's fault? There's no blame game anymore. Arne Slot gets on with it. He does his thing. This Liverpool team look like they're hungry. Salah, Van Dijk, Trent, last year of the contracts, they want to do something massive for this club. They've got that extra motivation. They've got that extra yard where last season they just ran out of steam. Last season ran out of steam second half of the season where it was literally just all in motion. They were just going for it. Whereas Jurgen Klopp last season, it was just too emotional. Arne Slot has brought back that emotion down. He brought that composure, and they look like a devastated team. I'm worried about this Liverpool team because they've got match winners. They've got, Van Dijk, Konate, best centre-back partnership in the Premier League, probably in Europe. They've got Trent, that's probably, for me, the best fullback in the Premier League. The best right-back in the Premier League. But pundits will say you can't defend. Why do you need to defend when you've got the two best centre-backs in the league behind you? And you've got Gravenberch, who looks like a different midfielder now. Liverpool fans are onto him last season, but this season he's turned up. That's because of Arne Slot. Arne Slot knows how to improve players compared to that other fraud, that Dutch fraud that just left United. He doesn't know how to improve players. But at least Arne Slot knows how to improve the players that he has. And, he's not getting too gassed. He's not getting too excited. He's not an emotional manager. He's composed. I like him on the touchline. He doesn't run around like Arteta trying to pick the ball up when Inter Milan are on a counter-attack. He does his thing. He sits there and he doesn't make it about himself. Managers are not supposed to make it about themselves. They're supposed to be doing their job. Arteta, I'm sorry to go back to Arsenal again. Every time there's a player injured, Arteta is dragging all the players back. Come here, and screaming and shouting tactics, getting them all confused. You don't see that from Arne Slot. He gives them instructions before the game. They know what they're doing, and they get on. They get on with it. Diaz looks like he's fully fit now, and he looks like he's firing. Salah looks like he's to his best, but Salah's always been at his best. And I like the rotation midfield. I like the rotation left back with Tsimikas and Robertson. Kelleher. Liverpool fans are not complaining that Alisson has been out for a whole month. They get the job done. Kelleher's playing as a backup goalkeeper. He's doing really well. So yeah, I'm getting worried. Liverpool can have a special season this season because City look like they're falling off a little bit. Arsenal look like they're falling off a little bit. And if Liverpool need to take advantage of this. They need to take advantage of this. Do well in the Premier League. They've got that Champions League heritage. Carabao Cup, if they come against us in semi-final both legs, we'll go to Anfield and we'll capitulate. So I'm hoping, I'm praying. I'm hoping and praying we don't face Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. I'm hoping and praying. we avoid them. And then they somehow manage to go out, and then we can get an easy run like United did. And we can paper over the cracks like United did when they won the Carabao Cup. So, yeah, Liverpool for me right now, favourites for the league. Real Madrid look poor in the Champions League. They don't look like what they don't know what they're doing. Liverpool look like one of the favourites, top two for me to win the Champions League. And they can have a really, really good season. And for me, I wouldn't put no expectation for them to win the quad or the treble. Just get on with it. Don't scream and shout. Don't say this. Just keep a low profile, and then just get on with it. And you might do something special. And Arsenal fans will look at the end of the season, see Liverpool win a trophy, see Man City win a trophy, and we might see Tottenham win a trophy in the Carabao Cup, and we're going to be sat there again, finishing top four with no trophy, and back to trust the process. That's what we've got. They need to build a new trophy called Trust the Process. We'll be the biggest winners there. If they bring out a new trophy called Trust the Process, we'll win that trophy every season.
You know what's mad as well, yeah? Is you know how I sort of like attacked not your football club, but your owners in the summer for not spending money. You remember that, Hassan?
Yes.
Yeah, and then some of your fan base liked it because they agree with me that it was a disgrace that your club didn't buy anyone in the summer. Some of your fan base, because they like to back FSG, or I don't know, or they don't like anyone saying anything negative about the club.
Yeah, the top lads, the happy clappers.
You know what's kind of funny now, and people don't get it. I'm now being told by some Liverpool fans that I was wrong in what I was saying. No. Yeah, if Liverpool come second in this league, the closer you are to coming second in the league, the more I'm right. The more it makes it even worse. Because what that means is if you come second, say City, yeah, let's just say City win the league and you come second by 2 points. That makes it worse. Because that means if you would have invested in the players, then maybe you could have actually won it. So all these Liverpool fans, yeah, were messaging me now saying, what do you make now of Liverpool being top when you said that they should have bought players? Yes. It means I'm right even more. Now, obviously, if you go and win the league, then it means fair fucks. Like you won the league with the squad, like your owners were clearly right, even though I still dispute that. But you don't understand that actually, the closer you come to winning something, the worse it is that they didn't invest. Because if they did invest, that means you could have actually won it.
And the thing that killed me more this week is Edo just leaving. That was nail in the coffin. Him just running away and leaving, and now he's got a 6-month grace period where he can't leave for 6 months, and we have to find a new sporting director. So what was the point of him being here for 3-4 years? He just leaves. That came out of nowhere. We lose 3 games, and it's like he goes from being all rosy to being a shit show in the space of 1 week. And it can get real bad. And if we lose against Chelsea, like I said, there's 2-week period international break. It's just depressing. It will just be depressing. And
it's true. Actually, there's the international break after as well, so it's 2 weeks of hell as well after that. So it's just bad feeling. Bad feeling.
I'm so envious. I'm so jealous of Liverpool. I thought Jurgen Klopp leaving, they'll need a couple of seasons of they couldn't get Xabi Alonso. I was so happy. No Xabi Alonso. And it's like, who's this guy? He's just happy to be here. I thought, yeah, he's just happy to be here. He hasn't got that ambition. But when I see him every week, and I see Enzo Maresca, they're real men, proper managers. I see the way they conduct themselves. I see their interviews. They tell the fans to calm down, and it's like our manager. He needs to look at Enzo Maresca. He needs to look at Arne Slot and think, look at the way they conduct themselves on and off the pitch. They did this touchline, getting off the touchline, yellow card because of Arteta. Wasting time on Arteta because of Arteta. These new rules. Arteta, that's the only thing Arteta's good at. Bringing new rules against us. Bringing new laws against us. That's what Arteta's bought. So it's like, Liverpool do something, that'd be great for them. But we'll see. I've got a little bit more hope. I've got 20% hope left in this manager, and we'll see what happens. And I'm gonna sit there and just expect us to do something against Liverpool. I'll sit there and just win against Chelsea. And then that's it. and then that's it. And then 2 weeks, sit down and rethink of what we're doing. Okay, and just hope that Liverpool just go on a spell, because Liverpool, we'll see Liverpool how when they go on a 2 or 3 games that they can't win. We'll see how they do in that period, because Liverpool cannot just keep on winning games. You can't just be like this from here to the end. It's impossible. You can't
Hey,
just
we
keep
did
on
that
winning
in
games.
1920.
If that happens, wow. If that
Fair enough.
happens, I'll be speechless. I'll be speechless if that happens. But if they're if they
I
can
just
go
want
on
to
a
tell the Liverpool fans something in the chat. Guys, we are the underdog. We're not going to fall for this rivals bullshit narrative. You get me? Guys, Liverpool are the leopard. We're the leopard in the tree. I'm not involved. I'm sad that you know how whenever you open an animal documentary, the leopard is just doing this on a tree. That's me. Just doing this on the tree, just looking at everyone fighting. I'm calm. I refuse to be dragged into all these narratives of Liverpool, you must. Because literally, 3 months ago, we were finished. 100% I'm the underdog. And if you're a Liverpool fan and you don't spread the underdog propaganda, then you have failed as a Liverpool fan. Because we always succeed when we're the underdog. I'm not a favorite. After all the City investigation and Arsenal investigation, we're only 2 points above Manchester City. Only 2 points. Guys, I'm the underdog. I'm phase 1. This is Slot's first season. I'm the leopard in the tree. I'm letting everyone fight. And I'm just having fun. That's it. And this is my honest opinion on this whole thing. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie, you know? I'm not gonna sit up here and go, oh, we're favorites. This is phase 1, habibi. I'm relaxed. There is no pressure on Arne Slot whatsoever. We don't have a dog called Win. We don't have anything. I'm calm.
Let's not talk about that.
Right now, we are in the tree, bro. I'm in the tree and I'm hanging out. And I'm just letting everyone fight. Well, it's not my fault. You guys fight each other. You guys have infighting. You guys enjoy yourselves. You get me? But I am the underdog. And
What's
yes,
that?
you can say no, yes, but 2 months ago, Liverpool were finished. 2 months ago, Klopp left. 2 months ago, Liverpool have a successful season if they finish third and win a Carabao Cup. So I'm keeping the same energy. If we finish third and we win the Carabao Cup, success. I'm happy. Khalas, we've done our thing. So for me, I'm relaxed. I'm not gonna drag this team down and apply pressure on them for no reason whatsoever. We signed no legs Chiesa. Thank you, Caster. Already the people know the monologue. We signed no legs Chiesa. I'm an underdog, guys. I'm enjoying this from afar. I'm currently the leopard on the tree. I'm not going to say elephant on the tree because the leopard actually has a chance of staying on the tree. So I'm going to be a leopard on the tree and I'm just watching everyone fight. This Saturday, inshallah, Brighton win. And this Sunday, we will see if Chelsea can actually do something that's of actual use, you know? So, yeah, I'm underdog, guys. I'm underdog. My team is Salah and inshallah. My team is Van Dijk and inshallah. My team is Trent and inshallah. I'm just watching this from afar. And Liverpool fans, I'm telling you all in the chat right now, if you don't spread this propaganda that we're underdogs, you have all failed. Remember, even if we're 10 points ahead of them in January, we're underdog. Always say we're the underdog. Everywhere you go, in every comment section you go, just tell the whole world we're the underdogs because we're the underdog. Simple as. I'm relaxed. And until I'm 15 points above by March, I'm not favorite. So I'm waiting for March till we're 15 points above, and then I'll say we're favorite. Right here, right now, I'm just the underdog. I'm enjoying the season. You get me? This Arne Slot phase 1 first year, enjoying it. I'm just sitting like this, enjoying everyone fighting and stuff, and I'm just going by my business. So we are in no race. Thank you. See, people are learning quickly. We're not in the race. I'm just chilling. Arsenal have a bigger chance of winning. City have a bigger chance of winning. Hell, Nottingham Forest have a bigger chance of winning. It's okay. I'm relaxed. I'm the underdog. I'm in the tree. 28 games. Exactly, Rehan. See? 28 games to go, guys. 28 games to go. I'm relaxed. I'm the underdog. I am the underdog. Big up to Caster, who says, can we laugh at United? We have the same amount of points we have the same points in the Champions League as they have in the Prem. I actually double-checked this yesterday. And you guys, I'm sure, because we all hate Man United, we can appreciate this fact that Man United have 12 points from 10 games in the Premier League. And Liverpool have 12 points from 4 games in the UEFA Champions League. Man United are the one club you can consistently rely on to just be dog shit, bro.
Mm.
You just consistently rely on to just be dog shit. How on earth do we have the same points after 4 games in the UCL that you do in the Prem after 10 games, يا أخي. Wallahi, have some shame. Wallahi, have some shame and some decorum, يا أخي. It's just. Do you think United are actually going to escape now with Amarim?
Depends what do you mean escape?
Yeah.
Escape what?
The hell?
They'll finish probably now with Amarim. They'll probably finish top 8. They ain't getting Champions League. No way. Because the players are not good enough.
Yeah,
They might finish seventh.
They won't get top 6. They won't get They won't get European football. It's a massive mountain to climb. I think that they'll scrap the season already. I think they're just going to give Almiron this season just to know who he wants and know who he wants to sign by the end of the season. And I think if they can just go on a cup run, win the Europa League, do something there. I watched him against City. We'll see if he plays a back 3. But young manager, 39 years of age. I think it's a massive long-term project for him. And I think United fans are similar to Arsenal fans. Very similar to Arsenal fans. Is that when they have one good season, is that we're back. We're back. Next season's our season. We're going to win the league next season. When Ten Hag had that first season, when he finished 3rd, won the Carabao Cup, United fans thought, yeah, see, next season we're gonna finish top 2. We're gonna finish 2nd. We're gonna do well in the Champions League. And it's like, be patient. Learn from us. Be patient.
Phase 1.
Don't get too excited. And wait for your manager to build this team, because he'll need 4 seasons. He'll need 4 seasons to get all the deadwood out, to get his players that he wants in. Play the long game. Play the long game. I know it's tough. I played the long game and we failed. Play the long game and we didn't succeed. It might be a different outcome for you lot. Liverpool played the long game, won the league, won the Champions League, won the Super Cup, won the FA Cup. They had a successful long period where they trusted Jurgen Klopp, and they got to finals. I ain't seen my team get to a final in 5 years. At least you've seen your team get to a couple of finals for Sam. And Man United play the long game, and we'll see how you do. We'll see how you do, because for me, Almiron is an inexperienced manager when it comes to the top flight, proper top flight. I know he's won a couple of league titles, but we'll see how he does. But it is what it is.
Fairs. Daud, if League Honor is forcing you to say this, blink twice, is what Omar Rushdi is saying this. Hey, me and LB both shocked at the start of the stream. He ain't blinking. He's looking right. He's just looking normal. I don't know what the hell is going on, bro. Listen, I did not expect this. Wallahi, I did not. No one in this chat expected this. People are saying it's an AI version of Daud. Guys, wallahi, it's the real Daud. It's not AI, guys. Wallahi, the guy has just had enough of the bullshit, and I rate it. Listen, for me, even as someone who said that Arsenal will win the league, this Sunday you lose to Chelsea, I'm out, man. I'm gonna say khalas, it's all over. And then I will switch the pressure to City. City are winning the league. Guys, Liverpool fans, we have to run this narrative. I'm telling you guys, Ryan, you're the biggest jinx. You motherfucker, listen to me. You're the biggest jinx in the planet. If I see you in any comment section saying we're going to win the league, I will personally fly to Manchester and slap the fuck out of you. You're not going to win the league. Don't say it. You specifically don't say it. If you want us to win the league, do your job. I'm doing my job. I'm wearing my lucky red shirt, undefeated. The only game we lost this season, I didn't wear the red shirt. Alas, red shirt every single game, undefeated. Do your job. Don't run up your mouth in any comment section say we're going to win. Guys, we're the underdog. If Arsenal lose this Sunday, City are the favorites. If City lose the next 5 games, Forest are the favorites. I don't care. We have to remove the pressure from our football club. Some way, somehow. Find a way to make it not about us. Chelsea are the favorites. Forest are the favorites. Ipswich are the favorites. Anything. Just don't involve us. And Ryan, for the love of God, you can see what the comment section are telling you. Shut the hell up. Don't involve us, bro. Fraud. We will be there for the Arsenal meltdown, is what DJ Madrid says. Habibi, it is a meltdown and a half already, bro. Listen, when I invited Dawood, I expected him to talk about the handball. I expected to say this, but I think even the last 2 games, the way that they've played, Cross and Inshallah, you get me? Mikel Pulis, it just doesn't work. Yakhi, you go away to the San Siro. Guys, if you want to see how a big European club played at the San Siro, please go watch Liverpool 2-1 Inter Milan highlights. Inter attacked a little bit. We attacked a little bit. It was a fantastic game of football, but we ended up winning 2-1. Yeah, there's levels to this. Inter gave you the ball and all you did was cross the ball and they have Bisek at the back. What are you doing? Who's going to win a header against Bisek? Can Arsenal stop acting like they have Peter Crouch up top? You don't, Habibi. What's going on here? It's fraudulence. Big up to you, my guy, DJ. No, we won 2-1. They scored. They scored, I swear. Let me double check. Because I remember we went through with the away goals rule. Let me check. Oh, yeah, sorry. We won 2-0. You are correct. We won 2-0, not 2-1. Sorry. That was another game. My mind went to a different game. What was the game that we won 2-1? At a big away stadium in Europe. Someone in the chat remind. But I remember we won.
AC Milan this season.
Yeah, maybe AC Milan. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I realized my mix-up now on aggregate because we won 2-0 away from home and we won 1-0 at home. Yeah, my bad, guys. Small mix-up. Big up to Lex who says, is that Fuad the fraud? Talk about your amazing squad now, you fraud. Big up Hussam the fraud. We are struggling, can't win trophies. City, Arsenal, title. Exactly. Thank you, Lex. See, Lex gets it, guys. Everyone in the chat, if you're a Liverpool fan, we're the underdog. Until May, we're the underdog. Don't let anyone gaslight you. Don't let anyone bullshit you. Khalas. I'm the underdog. We can't win anything, guys. It's a City Arsenal title race. Don't involve us. Don't involve us, guys. I'm underdog. Guys. I'm finished. Klopp left and we signed no one. We're the underdogs. Let's go. Up the underdog army. Let's go. Exactly, David. See, there's people who learn quickly. Just say this. Leave us alone, Habibi. Big up to my guy. I feel like this is a crazy name, so I'm just going to say Bon. Unlike Arsenal, Man United will always win something, no matter how bad we are. This is true, but even after winning those 2 trophies, you still wanted Ten Hag out anyway. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, listen, big up to all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another stream. This has been a very, very, very enjoyable stream. I appreciate and love every single one of you guys. It's Daud is in the description. Go subscribe. It's LB who went for a shit is in the description. Go subscribe. Subscribe to more LB as well. Both of them are in the description. Subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be back literally in 45 minutes from now to do Galatasaray against Tottenham Hotspur. Come on, Galatasaray. You know, I expect Galatasaray fans in my chat, inshallah. Love every single one of you guys. Remember, Ahwa is tonight at 11 as well. Go subscribe to these great guys. LFC are clear favorites. They will easily win the league. Slot is better than Klopp is what... Habibi, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, brother.
Wait. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Wait.
I'm the underdog. It's over for you. I'm not involved. I'm the underdog. It's City against Arsenal title race. I'm not involved. See you guys later, man. See you guys later. Peace. See you on MHF. Yalla.